Let's say you're walking down a typical street in any town, Florida. Well, suddenly out of nowhere, bam! This guy wants your phone. What do? You run, of course, and leave the phone behind. But had you known where the most dangerous places in Florida were, you may have picked a different place to visit. Our goal today is to highlight the 10 most dangerous cities in Florida. So grab your shotgun and your pepper spray as we get started. Our first stop on our most dangerous tour through the Sunshine State starts in Quincy. With a population of about 7,000, Quincy's crime rates are alarmingly high. The city reported 55 violent crimes, including a murder, 3 rapes, 284 property crimes, including 197 burglaries, contribute to its overall crime rate. If there's a good thing though, Quincy doesn't have their property or violent crime rates in the top 10. Our next stop on our danger zone tour of Florida, we come to Orlando. Orlando represents one of the premier communities in Florida. Unfortunately, it's also one of the most dangerous places in Florida. In terms of violence, things are relatively subdued, but car theft has reached epidemic proportions. Orlando isn't the most dangerous city you can live, but it still saw 32 murders last year. Stark, Florida sure could use some love. When you think of Florida, lots of things can come to mind. Beaches, Disney World, speedboats. Well, you won't find any of that in Stark. Violence represents a major problem here in Stark. In a community of just 5,000 people, Stark suffered 62 violent crimes and had 2 murders. Perry, Florida certainly has room to improve. Perry ended up on the number 7 spot on this list, mostly due to its high violent rate. Residents faced a 1 in 98 chance of being shot. In Perry, you should definitely keep your doors locked because the city had the 3rd highest burglary rate in Florida with a staggering 149 cases, and they only have about 7,000 people. The 6th most dangerous place in Florida is Cocoa. Located between Orlando and Cape Canaveral, Cocoa has seen its crime go up. Cocoa ranks as the 8th most violent place in Florida. Thankfully, there weren't any murders, which is good, but you better watch your back if you're in Cocoa. We take a trip to Florida's Panhandle as we're in Panama City Beach. We take a trip to Florida's Panhandle for the first time as we're in Panama City Beach, Florida's 5th most dangerous city. Panama City Beach is a big draw for tourists from all over. Tourists also contribute to Panama City having the 3rd highest property crime rate in Florida. Unfortunately, Panama City Beach has the 9th highest rape rate in the state. And it has about a population of about 12,000 people. It had 2 murders. Panama City Beach has moved up a few spots on the list since last year, so things are just getting worse. The 2nd most populated city on our list, Miami Beach, is also the 4th most dangerous in the state. Miami Beach attracts lots of people during the summer, and there's a lot of great nightlife there. But while a lot of tourism brings a lot of money to the community, it also contributes to Miami Beach's high crime rate. In fact, Miami Beach has the highest property crime rate in the entire state of Florida. You have a 1 in 12 chance of being the victim of a property crime yourself. On the bright side, Miami Beach has the lowest murder rate of any place on this list. Another place in Miami-Dade County, practically right next door to Miami Beach, is Opa-locka. Get this, Opa-locka had the highest violent crime rate in the country in 2004. Today, Opa-locka isn't as bad as 2004, but it's still bad here. It's the 2nd highest violent crime rate in Florida. The stats show they had 12 murders, and there's only 16,000 people here. What is going on in Opa-locka? And this is only 3rd. And Lake City is our good old runner-up. Lake City may be known as the gateway to Florida, but it's also the gateway to uncomfortable amount of crime. Residents in Lake City also face a 1 in 18 chance of being robbed or having their property damaged over a year. So it's not the sort of place you want to leave your house unlocked either. And where's the most dangerous place in Florida? That would be Florida City, hands down. You've heard of Florida Man memes, right? Chances are, lots of them have happened in Florida City, Florida's most dangerous city. With 3 murders in a city of just 11,000 people, Florida City is officially the murder capital of this entire state. Violent crime as a whole is shockingly common, where you would have a 1 in 34 chance of being the victim of violence yourself throughout a year, which is absolutely high. Heck, your chances of running into crime in Florida City are higher than a gator attack anywhere in the state. If you live in Florida City or any of the other places we talked about, you live in a really dangerous place.